Alright guys, time to do a what's in my bag for 2026. Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Cool, so let's open her up. We kind of do this in a backwards kind of thing, like the bag's already packed. I'm just gonna show you guys what's in there. So we're gonna start right off the bat with the Sony FX3. There she is, looking nice. And that I just fit over here. It needs a small pouch, so that goes over there. Next we're going to our lenses. So for most gigs, I will still be rocking the Tamron 28-75 f2.8 Gen 2. Love this lens. And also the new addition to my kit, which is the Sony G Master 35 1.4. It's already taking some banger photos and banger videos. And then next, imagine there's an A7 IV just chilling over here. So that's what's recording this video. And then for sound, the Rode Wireless Pros, which I will still use for like corporate events and or anything that is needing exceptionally technically good sound. But for very quick run and gun stuff, so like brand stuff on Instagram, I'll be using these. These are the Hollyland Lark Max 2s. This is the 4 mic version. I'm obviously recording with them right now. And the reason I favor these over the Rode Wireless Pros for just general content creation, that's for social media, these are much smaller, way more inconspicuous, and way easier to clip onto someone's collar or jacket or something because they're just small and light, whereas the Rodes are like very boxy and heavy. As you can see, the Rode Wireless Pros, these are just kind of big and clunky to clip onto somebody using the provided peg. And even if you use the magnet that goes on here, it's still kind of just like heavy, so heavy that it kind of forces the fabric that they have to like lean forward. But these still have way superior audio quality. So if you're doing like anything connected to a mixer, like corporate events, weddings and stuff like that, where you need the supreme audio, this will give you that. This still has 32-bit float internal recording, but I don't know, there's just something that's more full about the Rode Wireless Pros. It's a more deep and rich sounding signal, whereas the Holylands are more just like a very clear, clean sound. It's just very neutral, not heavy on the highs, not heavy on the lows. So those are my microphones of choice. And next we have my ND filters. These are both KF Concept ND filters. This one has less strength, but it has way less imperfections optically than this one. Those are my filters, and both of those are 82mm filters, but none of my lenses are 82mm, but I got the biggest filters. And for that, I have these step-up rings. It's not the whole set, but this is basically for every lens that's in my kit, from the Tamron to the Sony to the Viltrox that's filming this. They go from 58 to 82, and this one's a 67 to 82. I don't know if you can see that. So this one's a 67 to 82, and that's because when you have a one step-up ring like this, you're less likely to get vignette on your lens, especially like this 14mm. When I put these ones on, you actually get a large vignette because it's basically seeing like these last 3 filters at the bottom. I'm also getting one of these like singular conversion step-up filters for this lens. Those are that, and my last 2 filters are these. These again are KNF. These are my diffusion filters. I've labeled them 1/8 and 1/4. So it just depends on how much of the effect you want. You can also stack them for even more diffusion glow. And moving on, I have my batteries. These are 2 KNF Concept batteries. There is an original Sony battery in here. There's an original Sony battery in the A7 IV. So each camera basically has 2 batteries. So one inside here and one there, one inside this camera and one here. And even still, I carry this, which is a dual dock charger, and this is powered by USB-C. I have this, again, this is also KNF Concept. I have a lot of KNF Concept stuff, but this is just a blower for dust. That's it. And then this is my pouch for the accessories for the Rode Wireless Pros. It just has the lav mics and a cleaning cloth and 3.5mm cable. And back here, we're now getting to the big boy who takes up 90% of this bag. This is the head of the gimbal that I use. This is the Dji RS4. It's not the Pro, it's just a regular 4. Honestly, with these kinds of cameras and lenses, you don't really need anything more than this. Like, this is already doing way more than it should. None of these combinations is heavy enough to trip up this gimbal. So most of my clients want stable shots. Not a lot of them are fans of handheld, and this just fits in the back of the bag like so. All the accessories are in the front here. I have this DJI pouch has the mounts for the gimbal, so when you want to mount your camera, I keep them in this case. I also have this, which is my magic arm with a smartphone holder right there, so if you want to get some BTS. It also has a clamp that fits here, so you can clamp it to certain flat surfaces and have your phone just somewhere as like a BTS angle. So I really like that. You can also mount it on the camera as well, because it's just a 1/4 20. so that can fit on any cage, any camera. And then you have all the other plates and accessories for the gimbal, the leg. This is the main mounting plate. I have a briefcase handle, and you have obviously the battery. Now, last but not least, for this bag in particular is my camera cooling fan, and this is for my A7 IV. So this does wonders for cooling the A7 IV during long recordings, whether it's 4K 24, 4K 60, doesn't matter how hot it is. And yeah guys, that's basically it for the whole camera bag. Let me show you some stuff that I put in a different bag whenever I'm doing a more involved production. So this is the case for my, again, Viltrox. This is the DCX2 camera monitor. I don't think I made a video on this, but this is basically what I use on a daily when I'm doing stuff, but working on my A7 IV. And the A7 IV has a terrible screen at the back. It's not really good for checking focus, and also it doesn't give you a very accurate contrast and color reproduction. So this comes in really handy. It's a 5-inch touch screen, and it has mounting points at the bottom, mounting points on the sides there as well. So in case you want to do some vertical content, you're able to mount it onto the camera or whatever you're using to hold. In fact, sometimes I actually clamp the magic arm to the base of this, and I use that as my monitor holder. Function buttons up here, and mine are set to, I think, focus peaking, gamma assist on and off. I think the last two, one is for the grade overlay and one is for false color, if I'm not wrong. It comes in a nice case. The case is kind of too big for this bag, but it's very nice. I keep the HDMI cable in here. It's a coiled one. There's a Type-C cable in here because you can't power the monitor with a USB-C or a power adapter there. So I carry a USB-C in there in case I need to power this for longer, and I just use my power bank to power it. Now in the case, you just get a small battery. I rarely use this because it doesn't last very long, but it's there in case you're in a pinch. And then it comes with its own cold shoe mount, and this does allow for tilt adjustment. So that's it right there. And yeah, that's about it, to be honest. There's nothing else that goes in my bag. The only other thing that I'm thinking of adding for 2026 is probably an 85mm prime, and that's about it. We basically have the A7 IV, the FX3, 2 ND filters, 2 diffusion filters, 2 lenses, a gimbal, 4 batteries, 2 sets of microphones from Rode and Hollyland, the magic arm, and finally the monitor to use, the Viltrox DCX2. And yeah, that's it guys. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for more. Peace.